What's up, everyone? Luke McGuire here. Let me know if you can hear me okay today. Excuse me, just had a bit of a cough just then. Let me know in the comments. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. What is up, Costa? Hello, hello, hello. Everyone, say hello in the comments so I know you can hear me all good. Today is going to be a very fun webinar. Hey, Thomas, how are you, my friend from the UK? And Ryan Patterson from Oklahoma. Raul, Jack, sorry, Justin, Russell, awesome. Cool, guys. Good to see you guys all this morning or this evening, depending where you are from in the world. I had a very late night last night. Went out and watched the new Jurassic World. Jurassic World, yeah. Didn't rate it as much as I thought I would. It was kind of upsetting for me because I love the Jurassic Park and the Jurassic World series, but this one didn't really do it for me, unfortunately. But it's one of those things. Can't always be happy with every movie out. But I had a late night doing that. Then couldn't sleep because I thought I might not wake up for this morning's webinar. Woke up at 4 a.m., did some work, then fell into a nap again. Thank goodness that I had my alarm set. And I got up about an hour ago, and we are ready to go today. I am really excited for today's webinar because Instagram is what we're going to be talking about, and more importantly, why it's so important to be on Instagram and the amount of free traffic you can get from Instagram. The past couple of weeks, we talked about funnels. A big question was, okay, I get that I need to have a funnel in my business. I need to somehow get my leads through to a sales page to want to convert, but how do I get those customers in the first place? So we're going to be talking today about how you can do that with Instagram traffic today. We might even go. I think we might even continue this on to next week's webinar because it's a very very cool area in the whole Instagram world. So let me know. And I don't want to overload you guys too much today. So in the comments, let me know. Send me number one if you know what Instagram is, kind of, or you've heard of it, but you don't have an Instagram account. A number two, if you have Instagram for a personal use, but you've never used it for your business. And number three, if you're an absolute ace at Instagram. So we've got lots of ones, twos, and some 2.5s as well. 1, 2, and 3. We've got, cool. Lots of number ones, some twos, and threes as well. So we've got a bit of a mixed spread in here. So that's cool. What we'll do here is we'll start from the beginning. We'll go over some of the basic stats of Instagram, why it is such a powerful powerhouse to be a part of. Then what we'll do is we'll go into an actual Instagram account and I'll show you some of the biggest differences that Instagram has compared to Facebook in terms of marketing and in terms of ways you can leave this webinar today and start to action practices that won't cost you a single dollar to start sending traffic to your Instagram account and to your actual funnel pages, your sales page, your opt-in page, whatever it is you are trying to do. Cool. We've got Raul says he's got several of my softwares, including Instamate and InstaEasy. I not he doesn't say InstaEasy. If you have Instamate or InstaEasy, write me in the box below as well, because again, these are two of my softwares that I've actually closed down for public sale. And with InstaEasy itself, actually, we actually shut that down for all members because we were creating our InstaEasy 2.0. Which is a pretty damn cool software. I might even show you guys that today. Again, I haven't, it's not for sale or anything at the minute, but if someone wants to get in, I'll help you guys out there and I'll show you what's happening in that space, which is pretty cool as well. Danny, if you can't log into Instamate, just go Instamate. There we go. I sent you the link for that. That's where you log into it. Cool. Awesome, guys. Let's get started in today's webinar. And again, thank you all for being here today. It really means a lot seeing you guys here every single week. Again, we're doing this at the same time next week and the week after and the week after. Next week, I might even do the exact same webinar on the opposite time zone for those who can't make this one here, for those watching it on the replay. So let's get started. So this is stats. These are a bit old stats now, from maybe about a year and a half ago. Oh, look, it says about 2 years ago now. So it says, and this is from a slide deck that I created probably about middle or end of last year. So let's even have a Google and see what the difference is now. So about 2016, 1.59 billion people on Facebook, 400 million on Instagram. So let's see how many people are on 2018 Instagram stats. Give me a second here. Just so you guys can get an idea of how fast it is growing. Instagram. Yeah. 700 million users in 2017. So you guys can imagine it's almost doubled the amount of users in the. It probably has doubled over now since 2016 when I was to have these stats here. Pretty crazy, right? I thought so anyway. So it is a place, and that's monthly users as well. That's not how many people have signed up. That's how many people are active every single month. Here are some other stats for here. 95 million posts daily. That'd be definitely over double that now, I reckon. 400 million. Again, we just discussed that. And 80% were outside of the USA. Something that most people don't really think about is that there is a huge market on everywhere actually outside of the USA. Obviously, it depends on what you're doing. Depending on what you want to target. But I always do the big five when I'm targeting people on social media. Basically, United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. I don't know if I said the UK. Yeah, the UK. Moving on. Power of Instagram. We're talking about the daily users. 4.2 billion likes go out daily. 4.2 billion people double tap on their phone on the Instagram app daily. That would be over, well, if the number of users are doubled, you imagine that, say, 8 billion users double tapping their phones. No wonder there's so many broken iPhones out there in the world. Someone says here it's eight. So as of September last year, there's 1 billion users. Someone said here, pretty crazy, right? Rapid growth since its launch, and Instagram is owned by Facebook. And in my opinion, it is the most important place for your business to be on right now. I watched this thing with Gary Vee the other day. He was saying if you're not winning on Instagram, you are losing. There's no in between, man, because the market moves so fast and it is so important to catch trends. And Instagram is where it's at. It's where it's been at for the past 2 years, in my personal opinion, and it's just where the market is going and where people go to buy. I found a lot more recently. You can see some more stats there, but I want to get into some case studies. I don't really like using slides too much. Power of Instagram, according to Forbes, people are 58 more times likely to engage with a post by liking and commenting or sharing it on Instagram and then on Facebook, and 120 times more likely than on Twitter. Why is this? Personally, I think it's because Instagram is on your mobile. Instagram is purely a mobile app. Yes, they have a website and stuff, but it's nowhere near as engaging as the app itself. People are on the go. It's fast to engage. You can double tap. You don't need to scroll around looking for a like button. You can just double tap on your phone. The individual posts take up the entire real estate on your phone screen, and we'll go through an example of that in a minute. And it's a very visual platform to be on. I like to call Instagram. I like to say it's Facebook, but without all the bullshit, because Facebook can get cluttered with text and junk and people talking about politics and religion and all that type of stuff, which is fine if you want to talk about it. I personally, I don't know, my mum's always told me never ever fight about those specific things online. And I always see these debates and friendships ending and stuff on Facebook. On Instagram, you don't see that at all. However, unfortunately, though, for the younger generations, for like the kids and teenagers, apparently there is quite a bit of bullying that happens on Instagram. And for teenagers, Instagram is the world's #1 go-to app, more so than Facebook. Now, if you look at history, normally it's the younger generations that jump on these social platforms first, then the older generations, like Facebook, for example. When I first started getting into Facebook marketing, no business wanted to do it. They thought it was a thing for kids. They thought no one was interested in the space. They thought it was just a phase that was going to come and go like MySpace. fast forward to now, my grandma is on Facebook. She's been on it for a few years now. She's 96 or 97 now, I think, 97 maybe now. Doesn't have a display picture, but creeps everything I do every single day. She's on there getting it done. So Instagram is so important to be on. Why do you need to be on it? To visually inspire people about your brand story or about what it is you're doing. Or if you're doing local marketing, you need to then use that tool to then create a story for that business, that local business. And it's very easy to do, which I'll show you in this webinar. Instagram is so beautiful and simplistic, and it's on everyone's mobile phones, right? It's so simple and easy to use. And it's what has supercharged your branding. Photos can portray a whole new side of your business that lots of people wouldn't have seen before. Now, Instagram for business, it's a great way to showcase your personality. Every business does have its own story and culture and personality. Instagram ads are cheaper than ever. Guys, obviously Facebook makes money from doing Facebook ads. That's the way they generate an income. Instagram ads, they're not new anymore. They've been around for over a year, but they're still not overly used, meaning that Instagram is going to give you a better deal. Facebook essentially is going to give you better deals on Instagram ads. So you start to use their platform, start to really reach out to their market, because literally every day there's more and more people that have a Facebook account that also have an Instagram account. It's tied together. You can post from Instagram and it will sync to Facebook now. Instagram stories are taking over the world. Instagram stories are similar to Snapchat essentially. 24-hour little posts that you can do that only last 24 hours and then self-destruct, like Mission Impossible, I guess. But we'll go through all of this in a minute, but it's such a great place to be on, and tracking engagements is so easy. Organic reaches is so damn important, guys. Instagram doesn't limit your reach as such. Well, apparently it's starting to. I haven't really seen any real proof, essentially, yet that they're limiting it, at least nowhere near as much as Facebook. On Facebook, if you do a post, not all your friends are going to see it. If you do a post on a business page, definitely not all your fans are going to see it. They want you to pay to boost that post out to a wider market, right? Instagram, essentially, if you do a post, it's going to appear in a lot more people's news feeds, if not everyone's. Again, it will depend on the time of day that people are on Instagram, that if they see that post or not, because it normally gets lost in the actual feed if you wait 2 or 3 days. But they can scroll back and find that actual update you've done a couple of days ago, or just go to your profile and see it there. How to market on Instagram, and these are things we're going to go through today. Follow your audience. It's so easy to find your target market. You can follow them instantly. You don't even need to have them approve your follow request if their profile is on public. So you can start following your target market instantly today by liking and engaging with their photos, by following your competitors, and you can also follow your competitors' followers. So say I'm a nightclub in my local area here. There's a nightclub next door. I can go in under my brand's Instagram account and start to follow and engage with my next door neighbor's club's followers, which are most likely going to be my similar target market. Who thinks that's pretty cool? Write me in the box. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that here manually for free. So if I'm a restaurant A and the restaurant B is next to me, if I want to follow restaurant B's Instagram followers because I know that they have similar interests to me, I can do that. That's pretty damn cool, right? And it's pretty damn powerful. You can't do that on Facebook. You can't be Adidas, go on to Nike's Instagram page or Nike's Instagram page, and Nike's Facebook page, and then follow all of Nike's followers, right? You can't do that. It doesn't allow you to look at all their followers. On Instagram, different story, and I'm going to show you that here today. We're going to talk about utilizing influencers. Influencers is the new age form of celebrity endorsement, guys. People have gone Insta famous. That's what they call them anyway. Insta famous, and they're famous for just having thousands of followers, for creating a niche online. They might have, I don't know, they might have a really fit body. There might be a mum that's lost a lot of weight, whatever it might be. People are famous on Instagram, not on any other social network usually, but mainly on Instagram. I don't know why, probably because of their engagement that they get there. But I'm going to show you some pretty cool case studies there. One being one of my friend's companies here. They're a teeth whitening company. They outsourced online. through Alibaba. They then put their products in a bunch of Instagram endorsers' hands. Finally got up to getting by sending them free product. The person then did a post of their product on their Instagram account, essentially the celebrity endorsement. That got around so much they finally got a contact with Conor McGregor. They got Conor McGregor to post it. They paid him $1 million for that actual post, which is crazy. And we're not going to be doing that here, obviously, but it just shows this can be done, right? Which is pretty crazy. So we'll go into that in a minute. Now, there's a bunch of other tools here. Balance the types of posts that you do from work to viral to personal to trending. Make sure your link stands out, or make sure you link out on your Instagram page to somewhere else. Instagram has one clickable link, guys. One clickable link. That's why I also really like Instagram, because you can only link to one place. It's not like on Facebook where everyone's trialing and airing thousands of different links and crap's going everywhere, right? Instagram, you have one link that's clickable, and that's why you need to make that link very valuable for what it is you're doing. So if you have a funnel, if you took advantage of my free ClickFunnels offer, free trial the past few weeks, you can use your ClickFunnels link in there and funnel them to get their email address, funnel them to send them an offer, funnel them to do something, right? And again, we'll at the end of this webinar or the next webinar, we'll recap the entire process of this is how you do the traffic, this is the funnel you're going to create, this is then the offer. They're the big three you need to understand. Traffic, funnel, offer. That's it. That's essentially what internet marketing is. Now, that's the link there. And people often say, this is a little quiz I do when I do my talks on stage. How often should I post? 3 times a day, daily, weekly, I have no idea. What do you guys think? How often do you guys post? Let me know in the comments, guys. It's important to me, because otherwise, if I don't know you guys are there, then it makes me not as excited to push this. Awesome, guys. Thank you for getting involved here today. Should be daily. 3 times a day, twice a daily, 3 times a daily. Lots of different answers here. Twice a month. Gary V say 4 times daily. Look, this is my personal opinion, right? Now I think that this is a big thing on any social media that people get wrong. It's important to post regularly, but I don't think there's any correct number. I would say post when it is most relevant to what it is you're doing or your brand is doing. So don't just post something for the sake of posting it if there's no value behind what it is you're posting. Post when you find something valuable to do. Now, if you can find something valuable you can do every single day, go and do that. If you can find something valuable twice a day to post, do it. If it's once every other day, that's the most valuable and it's valuable, post it. People don't want to see crap. People want to see value. Otherwise, people will scroll right past, and if it's not valuable, your brand value decreases as well to that user. So, in my opinion, no correct number. Post regularly, but make sure it's valuable postings. Don't post just for the sake of posting, right? So, what has changed since the updates? There's been a lot of updates over the past year or two that have really changed the market scene in Instagram. Instagram isn't approving a lot of apps anymore to be approved to work with their actual API, which is what you need to work with to connect to Instagram itself to be approved by their process and have an app created around it. And you would have seen a lot of top products in the Instagram field completely disappear or not work anymore because of this, right? And many of the, I just read a message here from Derry saying, "Hi Luke, I've just joined you. You've been a bit of a ghost." Derry, I've been here for the past month now, past 3 or 4 weeks now doing webinars. But before that, I had a bit of time off. If you check my emails, I've mentioned about that. Hopefully, it's good to see you. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this webinar. It's good to see you here as well. Users are usually using Instagram app more than third-party tools as well. So people are getting more and more addicted to Instagram, which means it's a great place for us to be optimizing our marketing efforts, right? So here are some, what are the best practices to grow Instagram accounts? Organic engagements are always best. You can engage with your audience. You can message your audience. You can inbox your audience, even if they're not following you back. Let me say that again. You can inbox from your brand account or your personal account to any user on Instagram. You can inbox them without them even being your friend, without them even following you. You can like their content without them even following you or engaging. And what happens is when you start engaging with users, they're going to come back and engage with you. If I like 100 photos, 30 people might like my photos back. If I follow 50 people, 10 people might follow me back. That's one really powerful way, excuse me, of engaging with your target market through through Instagram. Now there's paid ads as well. There's sponsored posts through influencers. There's a lot of different ways here, but I'm just trying to cover to get your mind around what we're going to be talking about in the next hour or so in this webinar. Or next hour. I don't want it to go for too long. So how do you engage with your audience for free? So I guess we'll get to that in a minute, but who here wants me just to do a quick overview over over Instagram from scratch, to take you through a little walkthrough of Instagram, the different areas inside of it and whatnot? Yeah, people say, yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do it. Cool. All right. I'll see if I've got this tool called Reflector, which means I can stream my iPhone onto my computer. Actually, what I'll do for the minute, I'll just I'll pull it up on the computer, and then if we need to jump over to the phone version, we can do that as well. So we're here in my I'm actually creating my sister this little gym band business, a little e-commerce business that my sister's running now. We created a basic site, Instagram account, and I'll show you this. So if I go back to Instagram, there's a big butt on the screen from someone that she's following. So it's a gym band business, which is basically going to help girls get bigger butts and be fitter in the gym, I guess. So I'll go over here, and this is essentially what Instagram is. But again, it's mainly used on people's phones. So their feed looks like this. It's only pictures, and in every picture, you can click on it and see. This is a video here. And you can see here, she's using hashtags, people are commenting, people are engaging, and she's posting value posts, demo posts, people doing the funny memes. It's a good example here of, and I haven't even taught her any of this. It's good to see that she's just maybe seen some of my other pages of my e-commerce businesses and taken it away. But from business to value memes to people doing actual product testimonials and using the actual product, which is pretty damn cool. Now this girl here, I'll talk to you guys about her in a minute. She is absolutely killing it on Instagram, onto a way higher next level than we've ever heard, right? But probably one of the biggest influencers I've ever seen on Instagram. Cool story to it. So again, gym band business. She's only just started this. I'll show you the really basic site we've made, but sometimes basic is good, and that's why Instagram, I think people like it. It's simple, it's easy, it's fast, and that's how I like to create my website. So a really simple website here, 3 products, 3 descriptions, Instagram feed below it, we use it, and that's it. Now this business, from purely free traffic, is making a couple of $100 a week, which is awesome for my sister. I'm not doing anything. She's doing it all, and it's just making money, which is great, right? Like I'm sure a lot of us here could use an extra couple of $100 a week for a little bit of work, which is pretty cool. Now, this product we got made on Alibaba. We'll talk about how to outsource e-commerce and whatnot in a later webinar, but again, you can see here, this is the type of thing you want to look at. Now, I want to show you one of my other Instagram accounts here called Kiss Strips. If you've been on my webinars before, this is one of my e-commerce businesses that I actually haven't run for some time. It's still making sales, but I need to actually go out and start to promote this one again. It's a teeth whitening business. I made this initially as an example for one of my e-commerce students that I was teaching online. I was like, this is how easy it is to create a teeth whitening business, buying stock online, sending it to influencers, breaking up content between value content, funny content, product content, making it fun and social and relatable. And you can see here we've got sponsors here that we send free packages to, and these influencers post for us on their page then with our product. And they do this either for free because they want the free product. And this product costs me about $2 online. This person, how many followers does this person have? This person has 12,000 followers. It's a $2 product plus $5 shipping or something. So $7, I can be seen by 12,000 people. And the thing is with celebrity endorsement like this or influencer endorsement, they've got a trust with their audience already. It's a warm list, guys. It's warm. Someone said plug in your laptop so it doesn't die. It's a great idea. But having a warm audience means they've got trust. People want to be like these people that they're following, right? People want to be an influencer or be like them and follow their journey. Now, let me go back to that girl that I showed you a minute to show you guys an extreme example of an influencer or an Insta famous influencer as such. This girl here is called Tammy Hembro. She lives on the Gold Coast here where I live. She's had 2 kids and she went absolutely viral, guys. I remember overnight, she's got 8.4 million followers. If she posts a photo within, say, 5 minutes, she's got over 300,000 followers. 300,000 likes usually. See, 300,000, 1.2 million views on this video that she posted a day ago. And it's not like you do valuable content, in my opinion. It's like nice to see a family or whatever, but that's crazy. And then look, these are 300,000 people that have liked this content. They've actually liked it. Usually, like a like rate compared to how many people have viewed it might be 10 times the amount of people that have viewed the content. So not only have this many people liked this content, almost 500,000 people liked this photo. Who thinks that's pretty impressive from a photo that this person did a couple of days ago? 2,000 comments 5 days ago. 500,000 people have liked it. That's pretty insane, right? Howard says here, oh, good, but what about guys that are not selling sex? Why don't you say a bit more about what you mean by that? Like, are you talking about guy influencers on Instagram? So this girl, obviously, she's using her body as one way to get followers and engagements. Yes, but she's also created these clothing lines, these gym lines. She's created products. She's created hoodies. And then she's also, because of this, partnered with the Kardashians for a lot of things as well. And her followers are going through the roof. Now, why am I saying this? We're not all going to go and get naked and post things like this, right? No. But what we can do is use influencers like Tammy here to then endorse our products. That's what we're going to do. That's what we can do. You guys don't have to do it, but this is what I do in my businesses. I message these people out. I message these influencers, and I then say, "Hey, I've got this product. I would like you to endorse it if it's something you're into. Let me know how much it costs to get a post on your fan page endorsing my product, holding my product, whatever it might be." They often have their email addresses in their actual description here. Like Tammy has her email address here. You can contact her here. You can inbox every single user on Instagram on your phone through the app itself. There's ways to contact anyone on here, and the influencers that are on here that want to be contacted will have their actual email in their description. So Howard responded saying, sex appeal she has, but for regular guys. Again, not sure what question you're asking here, mate. Please let me know what the question is, and I'll try to get it back to you. But I won't jump back and forth on questions over and over again here because I know people want to see some actionable content. So that's one influencer there. Now let me show you an extreme example of this company. Hi Smile. Hi Smile Teeth. Now, these guys almost 785,000 followers, right? They're now doing activated charcoal toothpaste. They're doing just mouth guards with teeth whitening serum in it, and that's their 2 products. They're using influencers like crazy here to be endorsing their product. Now, you see this product here? Let's see how easy it is for us to find a product like this, right? This teeth whitening product here. A little tray and some teeth whitening syringes. Let's go over here to Alibaba.com. Let's type in teeth whitening. Alibaba is basically outsourcing bulk product from China. Look, straight away, teeth whitening here. From $6 a piece. What else do we have? Here, it looks very similar. Sells $60 to $7 a piece, depending on how many you order. Same, it's all the same stuff, right? Activated charcoal stuff by the looks of it, which is similar to that toothpaste I just had. All of this for next to nothing. Now, excuse me. Now, say it was $5 a piece on average for that teeth tray and box kit or whatever it was. Similar. Let me find it up here. Let's go. Let me use the top one here. $6 a piece here for a box teeth whitening kit. And again over here on High Smile, where did I put that High Smile? Yeah, High Smile here. Similar product, right? That to that, and we could find that exact one on there, I'm sure. So I'm going to go highsmile.com. High Smile teeth. Let's see how much they're charging here. Looks like a pretty basic product. Basic website. Let's go to the kit. $80 they're charging for the kit. They've got over 11,000 reviews, right? Whether they're paid reviews, because there's ways you can manipulate things like that, who knows? But guys, $80 for a $5 product, right? You can see the return on investment there. Now, what happens if I then go to 10 influencers that have 10,000 followers, which really isn't that much on Instagram for an influencer? There's lots of people have 10,000 followers. You'll be able to grow your fan page with 10,000 followers very, very easily. Guys, on my Instagram, I barely post. I'm not trying to be an influencer on Instagram because that's the one social channel that's very social for me with my friends, not business related, and where I kind of chill out. I've got over 10,000 followers there. So it's not, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to get to that number. But think about that. 10 people at 10,000 followers, you send them a $5 product each. You send them, or you pay them $5, $10 to their inbox to do a post about your business, whatever it might be that you're doing. Now, or if you get them, if you have a local business, you give them a free restaurant meal if you own a restaurant to come into your surgery. You own a dentistry, you're a dentist. You give them a free checkup to tag and do an update about your business, right? There's so many ways you can use influencers. Now, if I give 10 people that have 10,000 followers, that's 100,000 people that are going to see my product for what, $50, which is an insane return on investment. These guys are a great example of using influencers to create a huge cult following, right? Now, let's talk money. That's what we're all here for, right? We all want to make the money. Guess how much these guys are making and what they're turning over. Right, let me know in the box. Let me know in the box how much you guys think these guys are making. 50 mil mix says 1 million a year. Come on, guys, throw some answers in here, unless Instagram is being delayed. Come on, guys, let me know in the comments here, guys. Oh, here we go. They're coming in now. So it must have been delayed. 2 million, 10K a month, 100K a year, 5 mil, 50K a month, 1.5 million. Look at this. Just so you know, I'm not bullshitting you guys, because I'm not one to ever bullshit. Then I know you guys know that. But High Smile, turnover. Now this is turnover. They're eyeing off $100 million. These two kids here, they're just local guys. They're in their young 20s, almost 100 million, right, in revenue in 2018. That is insane. $100 million turnover. Who thinks that's impressive, right? I think that's hugely impressive. Who could say they've done $100 million? They've got $100 million turnover business. That's like $1/10 billion, right? That's from teeth whitening and toothpaste. So, like, if they can do it, anyone can do that. These guys just took a big risk and they got their product in the right hands of the right influencers, and they paid big money for a few of them. I can tell you I think they paid Kendall Jenner 20 grand to do an update, which sent them, they would have made 10 times their return on investment when they did that. They got a crap ton of followers as well that then were engaging. And then I think I told you they had Conor McGregor. They paid Conor McGregor $1 million, $1 million to do an update with his post before his fight, with the night before his fight with Floyd Mayweather. And Conor McGregor actually just held the teeth whitening box, and the update said, it was like I've got a million reasons to smile, but I'm not. #ad. That's what it said, while holding his teeth whitening. So and he's not even smiling. So pretty crazy, right? But people are aligning themselves with brands. You can go viral crazy. Now, again, that's an extreme example. We're not all going to be getting Conor McGregor to do it. We're not all going to be doing e-commerce. But this is one big way people use Instagram to engage, right? And to get followers and to drive traffic. Influencers is a great way to do that. Would this work with watches? I have a new brand and I'm struggling to sell them. I need some influencers. Yes, this works hugely with watches. Let's have a look at watches. And this is how you research people and brands in your industry. Watches, and then you can see there's so many different pages here related to watches. And I'm looking at this on my phone, but you can do this I'm looking at this on my computer, but you can do this on your phone as well. So say I wanted to go on here. I can then go and have a look at this person's followers, which are going to be similar to my followers, right? And you can see how they've broken up their Instagram stories and stuff. We'll talk about that on next week's webinar. But if I click on this, instantly, I'm displayed with every follower of this watch brand's company. Now, what I can then do is I can start to follow all of these users. I can then click on these actual profiles and start to go into their content and like their content. Now, let's go back to a more relevant example to this Instagram account here that my sister's under, gym wear band. So what I might want to do is go to fitness, type in fitness first, which is a gym, right? Fitness First Australia. I then would want to go into Fitness First followers, and then I want to follow the right accounts, right? One click follow, then they're going to request them if they're not on private. So this person wants it on private, so now I'm following them. I can go onto here and like their content right away. They've liked Fitness First, so they're going to like fitness by obvious reasons here. These guys do. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, I think so. Now, not only can you go through competitors' followers and like their content, you can also do hashtags. So say I wanted to look at gym bands. The hashtag gym band has 195 posts, which isn't that many, but 195 people have hashtagged the word gym bands, right? So I can go through this content here and follow them. I can like their content. I can comment on their content. I could say, hey, great to see that you're using gym bands. I think you would love our gym band product. Let us know if you would like to try it, or come check our page out, or whatever it might be. You can start to engage with all these different people, and these are all different people because they're under a hashtag. For those of you that don't know what a hashtag is, it essentially is, so say I posted a photo such as say I posted this video here of this person squatting. I might do the hashtag squat, which means this video is then going to appear with every other video and picture that someone's hashtagged the word squat. So say I went hashtag squat. 15 million people have hashtagged the word squats. So even though it might not relate, they think it's going to get them traffic, which it probably will, right? So these people are squatting. This person here, even though they're pregnant, they probably would have hashtagged the word squat somewhere here, unless they've got rid of it. Down here we go, squats, because I know it's a popular hashtag. I could like this photo here, and then they'll come back and hope if I like 100 photos, maybe 50 people might come back and like mine, right? Now, that's pretty cool, I thought. So another example of that might be if I'm if say I'm Adidas or Adidas, depending on where you're from, 20 million followers here, bunch of content. Say I'm under this fan page here. I could then go to Nike or Nike, depending where you're from again, and then go through their followers. There's 78 million followers and start to follow and engage with their users. All right, pretty simple, pretty cool, easy to do. I could then hashtag the word Nike, and then I'll find people that have posted, most likely posted them wearing their Nikes, or posted Nike related content and engage with them. And every one of these photos is going to be a different person. So it's a quick way to find people that have engaged or posted something related to what it is you're doing. Pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. You can't do that on Facebook or any other social network as far as I'm aware of. So let me just go through these comments here quickly. What about nonprofits? You can be a nonprofit on Instagram. There's no reason why you can't. The same market that you're going for is going to be on Instagram that they're going to be on Facebook, right? Tools for left-handed people. I'll show you guys a tool in a minute if you guys want to see a tool. How many can you follow a day? Good question. So that depends on your account. If you're a brand new account and you're just getting started, you don't, sorry, if you're a brand new account and you're just getting started, it's going to be lower than if you've been an established account that's been liking and following people for a while. And he said, never thought of doing it like that. Cheers, Luke. No problem at all. Now, if you don't have an Instagram account, let me just open an incognito window here for you guys to show you how easy it is to simply open an Instagram account. It takes 3 steps just so you guys can see how it's done. It'll take 2 seconds to do. I know we have a lot of new people here as well. Yeah. So I'm going to get Instagram. So you go there, then you're going to click sign up here. So you're going to enter your mobile number or email. I like to use email here, full name, your username. A cool thing about Instagram is you can change your username after the fact. It's not like you're set for life with it and then your password, hit sign up, then you're going to get a blank page. You can do your first upload. This is what Instagram looks like here on your phone as well. Download it on your phone right now if you haven't already. And then you can get signed up after this. But again, you can change your username after the fact. But if your username's available right away, go for it. Otherwise, don't stress too much. I'll show you even right now how you can change your Instagram name pretty quickly. So I'm gonna click over here. So say I wanted to go and edit this, I could go over here to this. I'll go edit profile or in settings on your phone. Username here, I can click on here and change it. Pretty simple. Website, this is your one clickable link where you can go in and change your one clickable link, which again is going to appear on your homepage here as the clickable link here. This is where you send your traffic to. So we're talking about funnels last week, guys. We're funneling people from engaging on our engaging with other users, doing shout outs. We're funneling them back to our Instagram page here, where we want them to follow us, like us. It's almost like building an email list. We're building a database of users. From there, guys, we're then going to get them to head over to our actual link in our page here. Now, again, Instagram is about providing value and visual value. We don't want to be doing giant posts saying, head to our website now, every single post. Now, Instagram stories is where we can sell. That's a great place to say, hey, head to our website now. An Instagram story is something, it's exactly like Snapchat. It's an update that you do that lasts 24 hours and then self-destructs. So here, my sister's obviously done one here. Let's see what this looks like or if it pops up for you guys. So she's got a few Instagram stories here. Testimonials from people, someone else that just bought some, someone using them in the gym, someone else giving testimonial. So they're constant testimonials. And then if I was her, I would do one saying, link in bio, get your Peachy Keen lift bands right now as well, or swipe up. You can do a thing now where you can swipe up and they'll send you to the actual sales page. Now, or any website that you're sending them to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a Word document quickly, just so we can recap what we've talked about and a plan of attack of if you're first getting started right now. Because I often find myself talking so much that we don't, that I need to come back and give everyone a summary. So I hope everyone doesn't mind me doing that really quickly. So steps are, let's talk about steps 1. Create an Instagram account. Then step number 2 is find and post 12 photos over the next day or 2 related to your niche. All right? 3, go out and follow 50 people, like 200 photos over the next 2 to 5 days. If you do these 3 steps, you will get traffic and followers. You will. I can guarantee you will. It's never not happened for me. That's as easy as it is to get your initial followers. Why 12 photos? Because, let me jump back over here. 12 photos, because on your phone, or you can probably even do 9 photos. Let me see what it is on my iPhone, because I guess it's different compared to the sizing. But 12 photos is going to not only ensure that your feed is populated, 369. It's 12 if I scroll down. So yeah, 12 photos. I'm on my phone. So yeah, basically means it's going to show that your page has content. If they scroll a bit, there's still more content. So there's no blank spaces. It's visually going to be looking good. It provides value. If you don't know what to post, you can just screenshot on your phone. You just do the same searches that I'm doing here. Type in something like fitness meme, or if I have a fitness page, fitness memes. I can find I have 137,000 things to choose from. I can click on some of these and screenshot that. That's a bit of funny value, right? Has nothing to do with what I'm selling, but it makes people laugh. It's engaging. People will tag their friends. You'd say tag a friend that does this or something like that, right? Just post some content to get it visually going. Now, there was some adult one there, which is naughty of Instagram. So once you've done that, you're going to get traffic. You're going to start to provide value, and the first thing you want to be doing is starting to get fans. You don't want to be sending them right away to an offer, because you want to get legitimacy. You want to build your first round of followers. Now, what I should also recommend you guys do is follow me on Instagram if you want to, because I do a lot of stories daily, which is just instagram.com/Luke McGuire, or just search me on Instagram on your phone, Luke McGuire. You can see here, you can see it's more of a day in the life of stuff that I do, but I do provide value on my Instagram posts, and it's a great way for you to be more personally in contact with me, because I'm always on Instagram, more so than I am Facebook. I get all my messages on Instagram as well. So, and you can see here some of the stories that I've done over the past 24 hours. I played tennis yesterday and got drenched. There I am getting drenched again. That's some food I had, and there's some more food that I had for all the value you guys want. But go ahead and give me a follow and engage with my content, because again, I'm going to be starting to give away about $600 a week on my Instagram for the people that engage most on my posts as soon as I post them, and so on and so forth. So who gets the, and if you wanted to, you can go ahead and go through my followers and go do that there. So Chris has got a new girlfriend. Yes, I broke up. Me and my old partner broke up maybe about almost a year ago now. So nothing bad to say about her. We were just in 2 different places at 2 different times. This is my new partner here. She actually is not that new in my life. I've known her for 20 years. She took me to a formal. We were kind of high school sweethearts, but I could never make the move. The one girl I could never make the move on. I guess I was too scared to wreck the friendship. But fast forward to 2018, and I've made the move. So better late than never, right, guys? Just shows, right, determination. If you want something enough, you're going to get it. Thank you, guys. So from there, who's with me so far? Right, number 1 in the box. If you were with me so far, you get where we're at. Number 2, if you're a bit confused, if you're confused, let me know what you're confused at. Awesome, guys. So awesome. Loving seeing all of that. So I'm number 3. Don't know what the 3 is for. Raul says, can you post videos from your PC to Instagram? So you can't actually upload to Instagram from your computer unless you have specific softwares that allow you to do it. I had one called Instamate that we actually closed down that I'm going to be closed down for new sales. Still works completely fine. If you guys are looking for a tool that allows you to find content and post and schedule and all that stuff, I might reopen it for you guys in the future. We're not going to be doing that today. Maybe next week's webinar if I get enough feedback that people want that again. I actually closed down 2 of my Instagram tools to include in my local marketing course that I'm going to be, I'm almost finished creating for everyone here, which is pretty damn cool. But what if you're not young and good looking? Roger, again, it has nothing to do with if you're young and good looking. If you create, it depends what you're selling. Like High Smile, like I said before, it's a teeth whitening brand. No one's young and good looking. The influencers here are, but this brand is simply sending products to these influencers. If I'm a restaurant, it's not about you, it's about the food. If you're a nightclub, it's about the nightclub, not you. About this gymwear band, it's not about me or whoever owns the gymwear band, it's about the people using it and the product itself, right? It doesn't need to be about, it can be a personal page or it can be a business brand that you're creating. It depends what it is you're doing. What about make money online? So if you're in the make money online niche, affiliate marketing niche, or crypto niche, whatever niche you're in, what you can do is type in something like a motivation fitness, motivation mafia, create a fan page like this. This fan page has 1.8 million followers. I can contact them here and potentially get shout outs on their page here, right? They want to be contacted. They get 6,000 likes, 10,000 views. You can see their engagement on their posts, and they can then monetize this from doing posts themselves, from sending people to traffic sites on here. Let's see what their stories are like. That's one way to make money online. Create a luxury, like I type in luxury escapes, luxury world traveler, luxury listings, probably going to be crazy houses and stuff, right? Now, this is a way to show the benefit. People that are going to like this page are going to want to know how to get this stuff, right? People that like luxury Lamborghini pages are going to want to know how to get a Lamborghini. You build a page around a niche, you provide value of the benefit that they're going to get, that they want to have, you keep on showing them it, then you show them how to get it by offering them a product, and it's selling someone else's affiliate course, selling a software, whatever it is that's going to help them to get their benefit. You can do that here, which is pretty damn cool. Andrew says, should you always repeat the hashtags in every post or mix it up a bit? Depending on the hashtag, I believe it's 30 hashtags or 15 hashtags now. I think I might have dropped it down to 15 that you can do. So you can change it up. But if it's really related to your niche, why not keep on using the same one? And especially if there's so many photos going through that hashtag, it's important there. So Julian says it's 30. Cool, it still is 30. Nice. So in saying that, let's see how long we've gone for now. Almost an hour, which is not too bad actually. We'll go for a bit longer here. So people keep on asking. So I was showing you guys here before how you can manually go out and engage with competitors, followers, engage and like content in your market and whatnot, right? So I was showing you guys that before, and I actually had a tool maybe about a year and a half ago called Insta Easy. This tool allowed you to automate that entire process, right? It allowed you to go in, add in your hashtags, add in your competitors, hit start, and your Instagram account is going to go out and engage 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you don't have to go out and like 200 photos a day. You guys don't have to go out and engage at all because it's going to be doing it for you on autopilot. It's done for you, automation on your phone. Like, that's pretty cool. I know a lot of you have you all heard of my tool Insta Easy? If you haven't heard of it, but that sounds cool, write a number 1 in the box. If you have had it or have heard of it, put a number 2 in the box just so I can see what you guys. All right, 1 2 2 2 2. All right, guys, cool. So, John, it's not Instamate. This one's called Insta Easy. Yeah. So a lot of people had it here. And what basically happened was at the end of last year, well, probably middle of last year actually, Instagram, or probably towards the end actually, Instagram changed a lot of their terms and conditions, and a lot of these automation tools had to get shut down. And unfortunately for us as well, the logo we were using had one of their Instagram little they said it looked too much like Instagram. They got angry at us. We had to change all of that. But it was a monthly subscription, and because Instagram was changing so much of their code, it was stopping our tool. We were constantly having to make fixes with our tool. It wasn't being as responsive. It kept on disconnecting users. And it was really frustrating for us. And we had over $500,000 in recurring income from this tool, right? Which was really, really frustrating for us. And it was frustrating for me because I don't like letting my customers down. And we were working like crazy for it. But, there's no excuse for not having something stable, except when it's out of our hands, like in this case. So what we actually did, we actually canceled everyone's memberships that had Insta Easy, which is over $500,000 a year that I was not going to get anymore, because I wasn't happy giving a product that wasn't living up to the expectations that I would have wanted it to live up to, and that it previously wasn't living up to, right? So we did that, and then we also had me and my team went back to the drawing board completely, and we basically have recreated Insta Easy, and we've launched it first in the Brazilian market. That's where my developers are from. Zeta, don't worry, I'll talk to you about Instamate in a second. But we launched it in the Brazilian market. We've recreated it completely, and it bloody effing dominates now, guys. I'm not. I'll show. If you guys want to see it, I'll show you it now. But I'm not going to. I don't have any sales pages or anything for it because it's not actually for sale yet. But I'll show you. We redesigned it, and the way we've made it work now, and the way that it's now fine to use, is we've actually got an iPhone and Android app. It's on both stores that allows you to go in, and it basically connects to your Instagram through your phone. So it's all done through your phone now, which is much better. So I'll show you guys now if you want to see it. I've got it up here. I've chucked it on mine, I think, like yesterday or the day before. So this is the new Insta Easy. For those that have seen it before, you can see it looks nothing like how it used to, right? Now, this is just our actual main page. So right now, stats up the top here, the account's running. Right now, I've only got likes on. I'm not following anyone. If I wanted to start following people, I could go ahead and turn that on. And then all of a sudden I'm following. But I'm going to have to stop it and start it to do that. But you can see here today, my Instagram account's like 340 photos today alone, without me doing anything, on a really slow setting. It's on the normal setting. And then today I've got 44 new followers from liking 340 pictures. I haven't followed anyone new. I haven't done anything. I haven't even liked these photos myself. The tool's done it for me. One thing in the last version, we had different speed settings, and that was often screwing people's Instagrams up in terms of disconnecting it from our tool, not screwing the Instagram up, but disconnecting it from our tool, because they would go for the fastest option too quickly, and they would ask the Instagram account to re-log in. We've now taken that burden away from you guys, so the tool itself actually will increase the speed accordingly, so there's no disconnection issues, which is pretty cool. Settings here, we can go in and add in different accounts. Oh, whoops, that's not mine. Oh, wait. Settings here, so I've got two hashtags, motivational. So I wanted to add in something like hashtag luxury, hashtag Lambo. I need to get a part with the recommendations. That's following. So if I type in Lambo here, move that out of the way. And then down here, I can put in competitors, follow recent followers from. Say I wanted to follow Tai Lopez's. Hit search. I can then click here, Tai Lopez. and then Tyler Lopez is there. Now my Instagram account is going to engage and follow, and it's going to follow. It's going to follow people that have engaged with Tyler Lopez or Tyler Lopez's followers, and also follow people who have liked a user's followers. These are people that have actively gone out and liked content, not just following them, but actually engaging with your competitors, which is pretty cool. And then you can also like people who have been in a place. So say I want to like people that have been in, I don't know, maybe like what's happened in Ferrari. Or a location actually, but Ferrari, for what areas? Ferrari store. I can do that there. Or I could choose in a specific city or geographical location and add them in there. I can then, this is a new feature we've added in. You can have it like content. So once you've followed them, you've liked them, you've got the follower, you then want to continually engage with your own followers' content. It's a big mistake people have on Facebook fan pages as well. They will often go out and pay for likes and pay for followers, but then they keep on paying for likes and new followers, and they don't do anything with the followers they've already got. By liking and constantly engaging with your followers, you are creating brand rapport. You are creating a two-way relationship showing you care about them, which is pretty cool, right? Now, there's other following. You can follow private users, decide not to follow private users. Once you've followed 1,000 people, you can unfollow those 1,000 people. You can even unfollow people that have only been followed by InstaEasy. So say on my personal account, I've got 1,000 people I'm following now that are all my friends and people that I want to follow. Say I followed 3,000 more people, and only 1,000 of those follow me back. I can unfollow the people that haven't followed me back on autopilot. And I can unfollow people only who have InstaEasy have followed. So that means I'm not going to unfollow my friends that I actually do care about their content. I can unfollow everyone that hasn't followed me back and hasn't liked any of my content as well, right? So pretty cool there. And it's as simple as setting that up, going over here. There's advanced settings here. Go in there and do stuff like do not interact with certain users. You can do that as well. You can download your reports and optimizer here of how to get the most out of it. And so on. And you can add in multiple Instagram accounts and not just do this with one, you can do this with multiple. So imagine having 3 Instagram accounts, going out, engaging 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, driving traffic to your business, engaging with your content. It's pretty cool and effective. And that is a free traffic mechanism, right? Now, you can do this manually for free. Again, I'm not selling this right now. If you guys do want to buy this right now, I guess I can send you my PayPal link or something. I don't have any buy buttons or anything set up for this right now. But you can do this manually. But obviously, imagine setting all that up, hitting start, and for the next year, you're going to be getting free traffic coming to your actual pages. Pretty cool, right? So basically, the way we're going to have to do this now, because a lot of our costs have gone up, we've got, actually, let me see if I can show the actual app on our phone as well quickly. I'm just going to turn my webcam on and show you how cool it is as well. 1 sec. Let me see if you can see me on my webcam. What is up, guys? Here. So this is the actual app. And you can see the follower growth there. You can go in and edit a lot of features on here as well. So that's pretty cool, right? So it's both on iPhone and on Android in the app stores there. Right now, like guys, if you wanted to be a part of it right now, before the world gets to be a part of it, we're talking about pricing the other day. It is going to be a higher ticket offer, probably around $997 for the year, and it's going to be a guarantee that if you don't get that at least that many followers, we'll double your money back, because we know it simply drives leads. If you guys did want to get it now for not just 1 but for 3 accounts, I would do it right now for I'm gonna work out numbers, so my partners, but probably say $497 right now. If you wanted to do it, it will never be cheaper than that. It might even be $497 for 1 account. If you want it right now for 3 accounts, write me in the box. I'll send you my PayPal email and I'll add you in literally straight away after this webinar. But again, it's not for sale. Usually that's why I don't have any buy buttons right now. But I'm going to get you just to send me an email here. So I'll send you, if you guys want to be a part of it now, 497, 3 accounts. I'll add you in. You can start getting free traffic literally today. If you don't get 497 followers within half a year, let alone the full year that you get it, I will double your money back. I just know this just works, right? Again, you can do this manually. You can sit there every day. You can do like thousands of photos a day if you wanted to, or you can let this tool do it for you and unfollow and follow. Because again, once you get to 5,000 followers, you then have to unfollow people, and it's frustrating doing that manually. But everything can really be done manually. Ryan, yes, you did. Back then there was the 3 accounts for that much a month, but we had to shut it down and do this a complete new way. Yeah, and Howard, correct. 497, 497 for a year for 3 accounts. So it works out to be 100 something bucks an account, right? For 12 months, 24/7 Instagram automation. I'm going to send, if you guys want it, I'm sending you my, what I'll do is I'll send you my PayPal email in the chat box here if you guys want to be a part of it, because again, I wasn't intending on selling this right now. But hold on. Anyone that signs up on this webinar will add it for 1 year. And again, it'll be 1 year, won't even be recurring. You just have it for a year. And then if you want to rebuy again, then you can. And I'll ensure it's at this 497 price. It's going to be probably around 997 when we do launch this publicly. Our costs have gone up dramatically due to the way we've had to make this all work. But again, it's completely automated. You can close your computer down. It completely runs without having your computer to be open. You get the app. You can monitor your progress, download reports, use it for clients. So there's my PayPal email. And basically, I'll straight away after this webinar, anyone that's deposited into that account, I'll add that PayPal email into the tool itself. And then if you have any problems, I'll send you my personal email in the chat box here as well. So that's a cool way. No, and Randy, it's not lifetime, unfortunately. It's only for 1 year because we have actual recurring costs. We have to give you guys an IP address for every single account. There's actually quite a few recurring costs per account that we actually have to run with this. So for us to offer it lifetime, it wouldn't be fair on you guys because it's not sustainable at all. Mick says he's been using it for 12 months and loves it. Awesome. Yeah, Gonzalo, I'll send it to you now. If you want to, look in the chat box. How cool is this? Naomi says, just manually implemented a couple of your strategies on a dead account and already have, in the last 25 minutes, 10 new followers. Instagram is so damn engaging, right? It's just such a cool tool to be on. Robert, unfortunately, I don't even have a buy button for this page right now because I wasn't even planning on selling this today. So 497 US to this, just to my email. And if you look in the chat box, you can see it there. Steve says, what happens if the app becomes non-functional? Guys, we've got the iPhone app. It's all approved on Apple. It's on Android App Store as well. That's why we're doing this here for you guys. Do you have a PDF file with all your programs that we compare as a JV? I think I do somewhere. InstaEasy right now isn't available to do JV. We haven't launched this at all. So unfortunately out there. Scotty says has been using it. It's been great for targeting local business. Yeah, it's killer for targeting local business. Kim, is there a sales page? There was a sales page for the old version, not for this version, because again, this is the first time anyone's ever seen InstaEasy here, this version 2. David, right now there isn't a monthly payment option. I will look at doing a monthly payment option in future. But again, if we're charging $997 eventually for this for the year, for 3 accounts, it's going to be around $100 a month anyway. If we did 3 accounts, we'll look at doing a single account and whatnot. But right now, we're just going to be doing yearly accounts here for those that really want to be a part of it. So Justin says, what about Instamate? Is there anything in the works to make it run again? Instamate runs fine right now, Justin. If you have a problem with Instamate, let me know in the support. Open a support ticket. Let us know what the problem is you are facing, and we will get that running there for you. So that's pretty cool there. All right, cool. InstaFamous, good question, Dan. So InstaFamous, like I was saying before about influencers, We're talking about finding influencers and how you do that. You can basically, let me just show you an example quickly of how to find influencers here. I showed you some examples before. You type in up here, someone who tries time fitness. I can then instantly find fitness influencers by searching down the search tab here and on my phone. So let's find someone best fitness something or other. So I'm already following this person by the looks of it. But what I can do, I can hit this little drop down arrow here. It's going to show me suggested people to follow. These are going to be other influencers. So I follow Gabby whatever. Gabby Shea. 258,000 followers. I hit this little drop down tab and it's the same on your phone. More influencers down here. You can see it, right? That's a cool way to find influencers and start to follow lots of them and engage and reach out to them. You can see a lot of them have their emails in their descriptions or a way you can contact them. Beth says, if you have a personal Instagram account, can you open a business one? Yes, you can open as many Instagram accounts as you want. You can even turn your personal one into a business one through the settings, or at least you could a couple of months ago. I think you still can now, which is pretty damn cool, right? Now, any other questions here? So I think we've covered a lot today. Let's just recap quickly what we've covered. Let me just chuck this back over to this Word document. Sorry, guys. So we got your traffic, and then how to create an Instagram account, what are hashtags, how to find content, some examples of influencers, hashtags, finding competitors, engaging and engagement, your one clickable link. We've talked about all that stuff. Now the homework, create an Instagram account, find 12 posts on it if you're using a brand new one. Go out and follow 50 people and like 200 photos over the next 2 to 5 days. You can do that manually and you will instantly see the results you